seems to me that it seems to me.
Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the Furriers channel, coming at you with another video, and we're going to unbox some Master of the Universe today. Pretty much a pretty big fan of Master of the Universe here since probably 1984, and obviously pretty big fan of Teela because when we're looking back, I would say the first two Master of the Universe figures I ever got that my mother bought me was He-Man and Teela. So of course Teela was probably my first like crush, I guess you would say, because after I got the figure we got the cartoon, so I was watching that and obviously had a crush on Teela whenever I was younger, and then we got She-Ra, and then she was my second crush there. So pretty big fan of Teela. I'm pretty excited about the movie coming out. They did a pretty good job on the look that they have for Teela in the new movie, so it's a better portrayal than what we got in the I forgot what year the Master of the Universe movie came out. I guess it was 86 or 87. We got Teela in it, but she didn't really look like Teela. So, but this one here is the vintage collection. So we're going to a throwback of pretty much what the vintage figure looked like in 7-inch form. It says here, well, this is further back than I thought. And it says, in 1982, Masters of the Universe took the world by storm with action figures that captured the imagination of people from here to Eternia. Today, the Masterverse celebrates the original designs as modern 7-inch scale action figures with the vintage collection. I gotta say, they have been doing a really good job with the vintage collection here lately. I guess Origins is just sitting on the back burner. I think that's kind of, I don't know if it was a mistake or if they just, I don't know what their mindset is behind it, but when you have that many different versions of like He-Man and the Master of the Universe, you had your Origins, we had then Masterverse for the new animated show they did. Then they had another line for Masterverse. It was, I forget what they called it. Had that, and then you had the cartoon collection. They even did Masterverse figures of the other kitty cartoon that they did, and it was just like it seems like it's just kind of all over the place, which maybe it's, I guess you could call it like an oversaturation of Masters of the Universe. I guess you could call it that, but then you also call it like, it feels like it doesn't have any direction. There's just too much going on. I don't know if there's just a lot of people working on like, oh, this would be a great idea, let's do this line here, and oh, let's do the 7-inch in the vintage collection, and even though we got Origins, it's supposed to be more like kind of like vintage, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm still in it though, because I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan, obviously, but I will say, being a fan of it and trying to keep up with what's going on, it's like a little bit frustrating. So, but the packaging on this one is awesome. The back artwork is definitely some throwback. I think it had something else to say here. Oh, it just says, Teela uses her magical staff to track her foes' every move. So I don't know if you can see that pretty clear there. Very nice though. So we'll pop her open and get a good look at her. I forgot what other one they had of this vintage collection that I have not seen, which I would like to get. That Man at Arms is what it was. Oh, that's like, seems like it's really light coming out of there. And we pop open this side here, see what we got in there, if any goodies. Usually it'll be a bag of some sort. Definitely don't want to throw that away. It's probably some extra hands, I would imagine. And is that it? Yep. So let's see what that one is. We'll pop her. Oh no, it's her shield. That shield's looking good though. Our Teela did come with a shield back in the day too, and her staff. And she's got some extra hands, because you know she's going to have to punch somebody. Alright, let's see. We got some twisties in here. See how many we got. Yeah, and then also, speaking of Masters of the Universe lines. We've got, I forgot what they're calling it, but that new line for the movie. So it's like, and it's in a different scale from what I heard too. 6-inch, I think, is what they're saying. Some people are saying. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It looks like it's a smaller scale, but the way the joints and everything look, they look very Masterverse-ish like. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So it's like, are they going to continue what they're doing with Masterverse and the vintage collection, or is that kind of it? I don't know, but we'll see. So we got all these little pieces out that we got to vacuum up off the floor. We got a nice long staff too, and let's see what this head looks like. Let's see what we can get that sucker out of there. Oh yeah! All right, we got some good looking Teela head there. The eyes were a little iffy looking at them through the box, but now looking at them, they look really good. Her little tiara, I think, kind of looks like it'll come off. I'm sure it's probably glued on there. I won't want to take it off anyways. And typical Masterverse business here, double jointed, pinless, obviously. I think these elbows, her elbows are single jointed on this one. Yep. Let's see if we can get that right there. Sorry, hold on a second. Mine's all twisted up. I don't know if that's right or not. Does that look right? No, it doesn't. I'm messing up. There we go. They had her all twisted up in there. I had to fix her arms up there. So, looking at her, I don't know if they kind of made it look like she kind of has a dress there a little bit. It seems like the old vintage. See if we can see her up here. Let's see how the back looks on that one. It's like full kind of bathing suit look. Not exactly on this one. It almost looks like she kind of has a little bit of a dress. Not a complaint though. She still looks good. And this, her headpiece comes right off. And I did see this one on the back. Wasn't real. It's kind of okay. I don't know what to think about this extra head. I definitely probably will not be sporting that one. It'll probably be sporting with the shield. Uh-oh. Where's that coming from? A little bit of yawn action there. Definitely be going with the other head, you know. Maybe if I had an extra Teela, we could do like an extra one. It'd be nice to have a green one, do the green goddess. So, but as we've been going through this, we'll have other pictures, kind of get a little closer look at her, get that other head on there. So, other than that, I like it. I like these vintage figures. And also, I'd like to see that Man-at-Arms at some point. So, and that Skeletor I did get to. I don't know if I did an opening on that one, though. It's a good-looking Skeletor, though. Still a little iffy on that He-Man. That head is still a little bit, I don't know what to say. To me, it's a little awkward still. So, I don't know what the deal is with him getting that down. So, but yeah, well, I was going to say, I kind of got lost in my train of thought there. The faker head that they used on those, I think it's the same head, but the color on it looks better for some reason. So, but that's it. This is definitely a pickup for Masters of the Universe fan. I would definitely say with this Teela, just from what I'm looking at so far, oh, she's a little stiff in the upper area there, but it's still moving. I got to give her a 4.5, almost a 5. It's Teela, so can't give it a perfect score, I guess, or maybe I can since it's a Teela. So highly rated figure. I do like this one a lot. So, but tell me what y'all think down below. Is it a pickup for you? Is it not? Do you already have it, or is the Teela that you have already good enough for you? So, but anyways, y'all just like and subscribe, and if you want to, obviously, we buy us a cup of coffee. Don't have to, but it will help the channel out. And anyways, y'all have a good night and have a good one. Later.
Cup of coffee in the big time.